What is up, YouTube, and welcome to the Rise and Vape Show. Alright, guys, so today I figured, you know what, let's take a break from some of the other things we've been going over and talking about, and let's do a review on an RDA that I just picked up that I have been thoroughly enjoying. The Rebirth RDA. Yeah, the Rebirth from Mike Vapes and Hell Vape. What a good job they have done. And this guy right here, okay, the Rebirth RDA. I mean, come on, it has been a stellar vape. Looks great. I will say it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet on the silver. It's a very polished chrome finish. But yeah, just great. That really nice. I'm a big sucker for honeycomb airflow, and this has plenty of it, man. Plenty. Just wow. I mean, all across the board, I've been thoroughly impressed. Without really getting too much further into it and going over the pros and cons yet, let's take a dive down. We're going to check out the packaging, check out everything that comes inside, take a look at the deck, put a build in it, juice it up, and come back up top. I'll see you guys in just a second. So, yeah, here is the Rebirth RDA from Hell Vape and Mike Vapes. Got some branding everywhere. Got that nice Phoenix Rebirth logo on the front. On the side, you get a little kind of rundown of what's in the box. Right here on the back. See if I can get that to focus in for you. Alright. Side, you got your scratch and check, all your social medias. On the bottom, right there, stainless steel. I will say, guys, this is more of a polished chrome finish stainless steel than like a brush stainless steel. Been using this for about a week or so. Really enjoying it though. But nice packaging indeed. It kind of reminds me of like a Vandy Vape packaging, actually, as opposed to like the old Dead Rabbit kind of packaging. It is kind of nice that they're showing off the RDA right on the box. Really nice presentation though. Definitely really nice presentation. So here's the top cap and drip tip. We'll get to that in just a minute. We will take out our little goodie box here. I found it easiest to take this whole thing out, give a little squeeze on the back, kind of help you get that deck out of there. Bottom of the box. That's it. Get this nice user manual in a wide variety of languages. In our little goodie box here, we'll go over what we got in here. You get two different bags in here. We'll go over this first bag. So we got our squonk pin, gold-plated 510 squonk pin. You have a 510 adapter if you want to use your favorite 510 with it. This nice kind of frosted plastic, fairly wide bore 810 drip tip as well. All your O-rings and two extra flathead grub screws. They are flathead also installed in the deck. I really wish that they would have came with like an Allen, like an Allen setup or a Phillips. I get everybody likes flathead, maybe that's just me, but either way. And in the second pouch, you will get a Allen key that is for the 510 pin. Get a nice, one of those standard little flathead screwdrivers that we see all over the place. The other nice tool that you do get, which I find very useful for cutting your leads, is this little kind of singled out coily tool specific to the Rebirth. As far as your leg length for your coils go, this is kind of nice. So yeah, here's your top cap, barrel, and 810 drip tip pre-installed. Nice O-ring on the inside there. The resistances on this stuff, guys, those O-rings are really nice, but as you can see, it is a fingerprint magnet. Got the stainless version or the silver version. I believe it actually said stainless when I ordered it. And guys, that is just water that you see there on the inside, that little bit. Gave it a quick dry. I guess I missed a drop in there, but that's just water. Don't worry. I didn't get any VG in this. I didn't get anything like that. So all's well there. This 810 drip tip is really it's really nice. I mean, it's, your kind of honeycombed resin acrylic kind of deal here. Super comfortable though. Really nice and smooth. Just overall nice drip tip. And again, those resistances on the O-rings on this whole entire thing are just beautiful. The airflow on the top cap is just, obviously, it's milled right in. You've got 16. I believe these are each 1 millimeter. I don't know for sure, but man, it's pretty close. Maybe 1.5, but you've got 16 of them on each side. So when you adjust that airflow and you turn this cap, it's going to do the same thing on both sides. The deck is probably the most exciting part. Well, for most RDAs, but this RDA in particular. The airflow that you will line up right there. Two post, obviously, both of these terminal holes, they say, are 3.5 by 2.5 millimeter. Guys, you have plenty of room to get 2 coil legs down in these. It's plenty of room. Plenty of room. I've done single and dual coil builds in it. Both have gone really well. The airflow that you'll see here kind of comes up at an angle. So it's going to hit directly right underneath and kind of like on the side, right on the side of your coils, and then come up from there. You've got a really, really nice deep juice well in here, guys. I'm not a huge fan of the this kind of sandblasted kind of look that we have going on here, but it is what it is. Some people really dig it. I don't. I'm not a big fan of the gold post either, but either way, this is your positive, the gold is your positive. The not gold sandblasted silver over here is your negative. There's a nice peak insulator that goes around the base of that. You can kind of see it, but it is there. Okay, you have really nice deep juice channels under here as well. I'm telling you guys, you can just drip all day down into this RDA. It is fantastic. Okay, there she is on top of the Aegis. Okay, both of these screws, like I said before, are flatheads. If you're a fan of flatheads, then perfect. You're good to go. If you're not a fan of flatheads like me, you really don't get a choice. All you get is 2 sets of flatheads with it. You are going to want to pre-cut your leads, and again, that is what this guy is for. I like getting tools like this. This guy right here probably only cost Hellvape a few cents, but man, what a welcome treat to get a nice little coil jig with your RDA. I've really not had any issues with it in general, except if you look, these posts are offset. And at first thought, you're like, yes, that's perfect. My leads will go right in. But these are offset in a counterclockwise build. Okay, so if you wrap clockwise like most people do, then these are going to be backwards for you, and you're going to kind of have to kick your legs out a little bit in each direction. It hasn't really been that big of a deal for me. It's a little bit more of a deal when you're doing dual coils in it. If you are somebody that makes your own coils, wrap them counterclockwise, and these will drop right in like butter. Down here on the bottom, we've got some branding. We've got Mike Vapes. We've got Hell Vape, your little warnings, and the Rebirth right on the side there. Nice protruding 510 pin, guys, so this is hybrid friendly. Okay, it's not an extremely protruding 510 pin, but it is protruding, and you have a nice peak insulator down in there. So hybrid mech mod friendly RDA. We're going to put a build in it. I've been enjoying it, so I'm excited to put some fresh coils and cotton in here and vape on it. Snip it nice and flush. Snip it nice and flush. Alright, so as you can see, we got our coils installed. These are my own handmade coils. These are 3mm Canthal fused Claptons, 28 gauge on the inside and 36 on the outside, coming out to 0.47, and you can see that that airflow is going to come up right there on that coil. Right here. Right here. the ashes, the rebirth. Oh yeah, rebirth, Phoenix, rebirth, afterbirth. Oh God. So yeah, and guys, when you're tucking your cotton in here, you just kind of want to get it right behind that little wall. One side of your tweezers here, and just kind of tuck and go right along that wall and get it right down in there. Do the same on the other side. Alright guys, we're going to juice her up. That is the Rebirth RDA. I'll meet you back up top. So yeah, that is the Rebirth RDA. I've been just having a wonderful time vaping on this thing. One of the biggest things I love about it, even in the dual build that I just did, especially with a single build, if you guys build on a single build, oh man, this part right here is just, I absolutely love just being able to drip right through my drip tip and just getting juice and just saturating. That's my favorite thing. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you can do that with this, and it's so good. And it's just a really nice. You get that super smooth, swooshy airflow from all those honeycomb, those holes, all those 16 individual holes on each side. So I have found in a dual coil build, I leave it about 3/4 of the way open, and on a single coil build, I take it to about half. The flavor that I get off of this RDA is just phenomenal, just across the board. It's just a really good, solid RDA from Helvet. You guys did a really nice job with this. Mike, you did a really nice job with this. Pros, I love the airflow. It's so smooth, so smooth. I think building in it is relatively easy, especially if you wrap counterclockwise, then building in this thing is a breeze. Dual coil builds can get just a little bit tricky, especially if you do build clockwise, because you got to kind of move some legs around. I love that honeycomb drip tip that's on the top. Nice touch. I like the overall look. I think it looks really clean. I think it just looks really sleek. The outside, yeah, you've got that nice big Rebirth logo on there, but I don't think it's too much, especially in the silver. So let's go over cons. Cons again, yeah, I really wish it wasn't quite so polished. I really wish it was more of that brushed stainless that doesn't leave quite so many fingerprints, because it is a fingertip magnet. I'm not a big fan of the kind of sand blasted, media blasted, whatever you want to call it, deck on the inside, and I'm not a big fan of the gold. And I also really wish that they had given me another option other than flathead screws. It's nice that it does come with spares, but it would be nice if they had some Allen screws or some Phillips heads in there. And my only other con really is I kind of wish those posts were offset in the opposite way, and then you could put your clockwise builds in. And I think the majority of us wrap clockwise, and when you buy pre-built coils, they typically come built clockwise. And I think, yeah, I think I would have liked it just a little bit more had they done that. I think it would have made it easier to install your coils, because they would have just slipped right in, just like it was meant to be, like it was meant to be. That's just it's overall it's a really great RDA. Clicking around the internet, you can find it from anywhere from about $28 to $36. I've seen it on different websites, guys, so get out there. I can't post any links below YouTube policy, so you're going to have to hop on the interwebs and get those fingers a tapping. If you're looking for a nice single or dual coil RDA with really swooshy, nice airflow, if you're like me and you love that honeycomb airflow, then it's a good pickup. I think it's a good buy. It's a really solid RDA. If you're somebody who likes to just drip down the drip tip, then also another really great buy, because you don't have any kind of clamps or anything going on in the middle. It's just kind of a postless post style deck. So that's it, guys. If you liked this review, if you want to see some more of me and some more vape stuff, click all the buttons, do all the things. You can find me on Instagram, instagram.com/RisenVapeShow. And also, guys, as always, if you haven't gotten out there and joined CASAA, please do, CASAA.org. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal organization. Really, all the information you ever needed about getting involved and advocacy and what's going on in your local areas, calls to action, all that stuff. All that good stuff. Check out CASAA, CASAA.org. That's going to do it for me, guys. Again, I'm Logan. This is the Rise and Vape Show, and vape on, guys.